Hello, once again, welcome to Levi Thunderstorm. We're here again with our vulnerability lab, and we want to look at the next lab we have on our authentication vulnerability. I have my Bob suits here, the professional version of Bob suits. I have my browser. The other lab we did was on response timing, but this is quite different because it's this like similar, similar. Similar, but the difference is that this one also has a brute force protection. It's just that it resets each time you put in your code. It's what I mean. This lab is vulnerable due to a logic flaw in its password and brute force protection. To solve the lab, brute force the victim's password, then log in and access the account page. We are giving our own details and we're giving Carlos's username, but we were not giving his password. We have a list of passwords here which we can use to test. To, So our job is to get Carlos' password from this list of passwords here. But the issue here is this. When you try to log into Carlos's account, all right, or you try and try and try and try, incorrect password, we try again. Incorrect password, we try again. Random passwords. I don't know his passwords. I don't know his password. You see? But now, if I input our password, our own detail, you know that our detail is Peter for password. What do we have? Okay, I didn't do that well. Peter. Okay. Wait, am I writing the correct thing? Winner and Peter. Now, you've made too many incorrect login attempts. But you saw that we just log in into our accounts. So each time we log into the accounts of a winner, the whole brute force protection counter resets. We do it again. It's wrong, right? Now we want to exploit this vulnerability. And to exploit this vulnerability, we have to come over here to our history, send this login request to our repeater. Now create fresh tabs, about two of them. We're going to craft our password and username for Carlos and Peter. So we come to ChatGPT. I want to automate this without Python, so I'm using ChatGPT. I want this ChatGPT to automate the password and username flow because we need a way to log in into our accounts each time we get a wrong password response from Carlos, so as to avoid getting blocked. Write this. First of all, I need my list of passwords. This is my list of passwords. I paste it there. Now I will say this. Write the word Peter because Peter is the password of winner before first line, and also Write the word Peter before the first line and also in between the lines. Okay. It's going to make sense in a minute. It's going to make sense in a minute. All right. All right. So Control C to copy this, pasting it here. Now observe that it's 200. The last line. I will come again. I will paste the word. Okay, where's our username? Our username is what? Renan Carlos. I come over here. I write this. Now, this is a count of 200, right? I'm taking this, I want to say repeat this. So, a count of 200, 200 lines. I don't want numbering, all right? I don't need numbering. Okay. While we're waiting for our results, we can start forwarding our request to, okay, to, all right. Are we done? Okay. I can highlight this now. Copy this, have it pasted here. It's not up to 200 lines exactly, so we can actually forward this. We can actually copy and extend it. Enter key, paste it. Okay, let's add some a little again. Oh, you have to be careful about this so that you have to be careful about this, please, so that you won't mix it up. Any mistake here can make you restart this entire process again. So I'll just add this now, since I just need two to make it 200 lines. Okay, now I'm coming over here. I'm going to send it to my intruder. Intruder. Now I clear my payload, then I add my first payload. Okay, first payload is simplest. I come to my repeater, I get my list of usernames, copy it, come back to my intruder and I paste it. Can you see? Then I come to my positions again, I add my second payload. Now my second payload. Oh, it's not bringing out the second because I've not selected pitchwork. So you need to select pitchwork. Pitchfork takes two pill. Pitchfork can take more than two pillows. All right. Come to my second payload here. Then I go to my repeater. Go to my set of passwords. Copy it. Come back to my intruder. Then I paste. Before we start the attack, we want this request to go one at a time. So we have to create a new resource pool by putting a maximum request of what? One. And that's all. You start the attack. Now, when you use a correct password with a correct username, the response you usually get is 302 response. The 302 response code, which you get in your status code, is always a positive response. But when you see 200, it's usually not a good response. Winner and Peter is a correct combination. So you always have 302 response. Carlos and an incorrect password will give you a 200 response. But if you have Carlos and a correct password, you will also have 302 response. So it means that the single password that is correct for Carlos will be somewhere hidden amongst Peter and Winner. It means that we will have to filter through. Let's wait for it to load up quickly. All right, we're done. So now I'll click on my status code. I only have 200 here. I don't want 200. I click again. I need 302. Now you have to like go through the lists to see which one is different from Peter and Winner. Okay, there's one here, Carlos and Moon, 302. You can see that the rest Carlos are having 200 because the password for all these attempts are wrong. Now, what if this was like a list of 10,000 inputs? You can't be searching through. So, what I would advise you to do is come to your search here. You you filter only for the 300 response. You don't want all these ones 200, 400, 500. You only need 300 response. Then you turn on your negative search, and you don't want any search that has the word winner. When you use the word negative search, when you tick on your negative search, it does the search in the reverse direction, such that anyone that has winner is exempted from the list. So when I apply that, you can see I only have one, Carlos, 302 okay response. Then I can go to my browser now, Carlos Moon, go to my browser now and impute that Carlos and Moon. Okay, and we have that you have solved the lab. All right, I'll be releasing the next video for the next lab.